You're listening to Conversation Kingz with Dominic Emerson, only on LA Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Conversation Kingz. I'm your host, Dominic Emerson, here on LA Talk Radio. And as always, like, follow, and subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And today I want to give a special shout out to R&B Catering out of Las Vegas. If you're ever in the Las Vegas area, tap in. If you need catering, tap into R&B Catering, and they definitely will take care of all your catering needs. I'm definitely somebody who supports R&B Catering because they have done an event for us in Los Angeles. So definitely tap in with them if you need that, right? And so today on the Conversation Kingz show, I just want to talk about it's all a dream, right? It was all a dream. And everything in life, basically, we have dreams, right? We have things that we want to accomplish and things that we want to get to. But I want to talk about more so how to turn your dreams into reality, right? Turn your dreams into reality. And it's something that's not so difficult because we all have a desire to fulfill our dreams, right? To make sure that our dreams come true, to make sure that we're successful because of the dreams that we're having, right? And today I just want to help you understand how to turn your dream into a reality, right? So you got to make your life a dream and dream a reality, right? So with that being said, it's going to take hard work. It's going to take determination. It's going to take some grit, some resilience. But if you really want to be successful, or you really want to accomplish something in life, or make sure that your dream or your fruitions come true, right? You have to take the process and apply it to your life, right? You have to apply it to your life in order for your dream to come true, because you have to dream big, because dreams do happen, right? Dreams do happen. Everybody that has been successful in life, it all started out with a dream, right? And it doesn't matter what age you start dreaming and applying the dream, or going out and making the dream happen, or working on that dream, right? Because we know a lot of successful people who have started later on in life in order for their dream and to become a reality in life, right? And they became successful. So there's no time limit on fulfilling your dream. It's just getting up and making sure that you're going to everyday process of working on your dream, right? To make sure that that dream comes true for you, right? Because that's your vision. Your dream is individualized for you, right? Nobody else dreams the same dreams are not alike in life, right? There may be some like-mindedness, but all dreams are not alike. And some of those people, which we know today, right? And we hear about them, and they're all on social media. They're all over different platforms, right? You have like Elon Musk, right? With Tesla and whatever he's done with Tesla, right? And I have a backstory on the actual Nikola Tesla, right? But Steve Jobs, right? Everybody mostly uses an iPhone nowadays, but these type of things started out from a dream that they turned into a reality, right? So you got to keep pushing if you want your dreams to come true, if you want your dreams to become a reality, right? And like I said, it was all a dream. Everything that we deal with, everything that we work with in society, somebody dreamed it, and somebody went out and started working on the process to produce whatever we have right now today in today's society, right? So never let nobody ever undermine your dreams, because they're your dreams. They're for you. They're for you to accomplish, right? Like even Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is somebody who I really like, and I read a lot of his sayings and everything like that in his quotes, because it takes somebody to understand your dreams, right? And to push you forward with those dreams, right? And so I read a lot of this information in order to say, okay, if this person did it, then why can't I accomplish my dreams, right? And it's nothing that's too hard for us. And like I say, a lot of these people started out late. So you don't have to start out early in life fulfilling your dreams, right? Or your dreams coming true, because dreams do change, right? The process of the dream might change, but the fact of the matter is you have to turn your dream into a reality if you're going to fulfill the dream that you are given, right? Even like Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is one of the main topics in society on social media and everything like that. But all of these people, and Jeff Bezos is Amazon, and I know basically all of you know what Amazon is, right? Because we all shop at Amazon. But the thing is, they didn't stop, right? They didn't stop. Whatever dream that they were given, they pushed forward in that process, right? And they might have had a lot of negativity around them. A lot of people telling you, oh, you won't be able to do this and everything like that. Like, you know, but the fact of the matter is, the will of that person or these people were to keep going, right? So that they can turn their dreams into reality, right? I know you all have dreams. You know, I have dreams. We all have visions. We all have plans. We all have things that we love to do, right? Or accomplish in life. But what is it going to take in order for me to accomplish making my dream become reality, right? Making it a reality can be more challenging than anything, because you're going to come against some obstacles if you really want that dream to come true, right? You're really going to come across stumbling blocks that's going to try to hinder you from making that dream into a reality. But the fact of the matter is that you have to keep pushing. You have to keep moving forward towards the mark, right? So no matter what, don't let anything stop you, right? Don't dream your life, but live your dream, right? You have to live it out loud, because that's something that you want to do, right? But you have to turn your dreams into a goal, right? What goal do I want to reach that's a part of my dream, right? What area of that dream am I going to achieve that success in? And it sounds simple, but the reality is, it's going to take determination. It's going to take discipline. In order to make that dream into a reality, it's going to take discipline on your part, right? Because you're going to have to put in the hours, the long hours. There may be some sleepless nights, some long days. But if you want it, then you're going to go all in. You're not going to let anything hinder that dream or stop that dream from coming true. You're going to push forward. You're going to push through, and you're going to give yourself the gift of not settling. Right? Not settling. When you plan a dream or a goal or whatever vision that there may be for you for the outcome, don't settle on the mediocre when your dream has told you that you're supposed to live bigger and greater than you are right now, right? So don't settle on that, right? You want to be your goal to be measurable. Have something where you can reach it, right? From this point to this point, right? In order for it to become a reality, you have to start somewhere, and then you have to say, okay, by this date, you know, I said it and I say it all the time. I do not make a New Year's resolution, right? I just keep pushing forward, because if I set a New Year's resolution, then I'm giving up on the dream that I've been working on. In 2024, I have a new dream that I'm going to be working on. It's not a resolution, but it's a new dream that I'm working on, right? But I'm still rolling that dream over from 2023 into 2024, and I'm just stacking them on top of each other, right? Like I always say, is building it brick by brick, laying one dream on top of another dream. That way that dream can continue to build, and at the end of the final vision or the final goal, it is the reality of what I dreamed it to be, right? So that's what we have to do if we want our dreams to become reality, right? We have to prioritize our daily goals, right? Prioritize our daily goals. If we're going to turn our dreams into reality, we have to prioritize our daily goal. Like, you know, how much time am I going to give to this specific area? How much time? Because we waste a lot of time in life, to be truthful. And I'm talking about myself. You just may be hearing a reflection of me talking to myself. We waste a lot of time in life, and time is something that we can't get back. So we have to prioritize our time, which prioritizes our goal in order for us to reach our dream, in order to turn it into a reality, right? I tell people all the time, I sleep with a watch on, I check time, because even though some say that time is not real, I'm only governed by what is here, right? The elephant in the room is time. So if I prioritize my goal and prioritize my time, then I can reach my dreams and my goals within a certain time, right? Whatever may come or anything like that, I'm okay with that. And you should be okay with that as well, because we have to knock these things down, right? But if I prioritize them, that means that whatever else is going on around me, I have to block that out, right? In order to make sure that this goal that I'm trying to achieve, or this dream that I'm trying to achieve, becomes reality. And that way I can continue to grow and build off of that, right? The only thing that will stop you from fulfilling your dream is you. That's the only thing that could stop you from fulfilling your dream is you. Nobody else is going to hinder you. You know, oftentimes I hear people saying that the man is behind me and everything like that is something's weighing me down. I can't go. Stop that. Stop that. Don't believe that, right? Tell yourself that nobody's going to stop me but me, right? Because it's up to me to fulfill my dreams, right? It's not up to somebody else to fulfill my dreams, my goals, my desires. It isn't on anybody else. It's on me. So if you want your dream to become a reality, you have to understand that you're only battling with yourself. Your only competition is you. There's nobody, no other competition, right? If you understand the lane that your dream is taking you down, then you're not focused on the outside competition, because there is no competition. Your only competition is you versus you, right? Because you're the only person that can actually stop yourself from making that dream into a reality, right? And you also have to, while you're thinking about the positives and everything that could go right, make a list of the negative associations that come along with that dream, right? When I say that, I mean, what are the things that could be possible to be an obstruction, right? An obstacle, something that can get in the way, right? Like, I'm trying to see down the road for my dream to become reality, but I have to be aware of the associations of what may come that may try to slow me down, right? If I'm trying to open up a new business of some sort, then I have to understand that I may hear no several times from a loan officer, right? But okay, that's going to happen, right? But don't let that get me down, and don't let that stop me from continuing to pursue what I'm trying to pursue in order to make my dream a reality, right? If I'm trying to get a house and I keep hearing, oh, your credit is too low and you need to change this and change that, I will not let that stop me. I just have to continue to build upon that in order to make that dream of owning a home a reality, right? So there's so many things that we have to be accountable for that may try to stop us and may try to slow us down along the road of reaching our reality of making our dream come true. And don't let it get you upset. Don't let it get you tight. Don't let it get you frustrated. You just know that, hey, I kind of figured that was going to happen. You brush your shoulders off and you keep on pushing forward, because that's what life is all about, especially if we're trying to make our dreams into reality. You know, you got to have a negative. That's just scientific. You got to have a positive and a negative, right? And they actually feed off each other. So it depends on how I accept or take that negative. That's going to determine whether I turn it into a positive in order for me to continue to keep going on the road to success of making my dream a reality, right? And then, of course, you make a list of all positives about reaching your goal, right? That's what it's all about. Making everything a positive, turning it into a positive, taking that negative no and making it into a positive, right? It's like throwing fuel to the fire, logs on the furnace, right? You have to take all of that stuff and turn it into a positive in order to reach your goal, right? In order for us to reach the dream that we're trying to reach and reach it big, right? That's a part of the lifestyle that we want, the life that we want to attain and want to acquire, right? You have to build your dream, or someone else will hire you to build theirs, right? So if I'm working, and I'm using quotes right now, if you don't know, I'm using quotes, and I love quotes that help inspire us for our reality of making our dreams come true, right? I love different quotes that help with the positive. So I'm reading some quotes. And if I'm building somebody else's dream, I'm missing out on my own. I'm passing my own dream up in order to help somebody else build their dream, right? And that's what we have to take into account. That even if I am helping somebody else build their dream, I have to be building mine as well. If I'm just putting all 100 in and I'm not taking some out and putting some over here to build my own dreams up, then I'm wasting my life, right? I'm not fulfilling life the way it should be fulfilled in order for me to attain the success that I desire, right? So you have to go all out. You have to go all in, and you have to be about your business, right? Like I always say, it's never personal. It's always business, right? And that's one of the major things in life, right? If you're going to make your dream into a reality, what do you need to make your goal a reality, right? What is it that you need? Only you can answer that, right? I'm just giving out the question, but only you can answer that, because that's something that you have to take personal as an individual. What do you need to make your goal a reality, right? And everybody has different goals. Everybody's reality is not the same, right? My reality is totally different from your reality, right? The way I think is totally different from the way you think, right? The way I dream is totally different from the way you dream. My visions are totally different from your visions. My goals are totally different from your goals, right? But what is it? What is it going to take for you to get to that, to make your goal a reality for your life, right? Start writing these things down. Start planning. Start setting things in motion in order to make your dream a reality, right? Because if you don't put one foot forward, if you don't go out and start applying or start using the application of, I'm going to make these things happen, I'm going to go in this area, go in that area, then we're just walking through life, right? My father used to say, are you alive or are you just living? Right? If I'm alive and I'm here, right? I'm here. I'm trying to do something. I want, to leave a mark on this rock. But if I'm just living, I'm going day by day. I'm content with whatever it is what it is. And that's not the life we should be living, right? We should be alive. We should be spark plugs to somebody else, right? And that's why I like Warren Buffett. That's why I like Steve Jobs. They should be spark plugs to us. Like, if they can do it, so can I. And it doesn't not have to be on a grandiose big scale. It could be on a small scale of life. But as long as it's within the dream that I am requiring from myself, or I acquired for myself, then of course that's big to me, right? Once again, this is the Conversation Kings. I'm your host, Dominic Emerson, here on LA Talk Radio. And like always, like, follow, subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. And today I'm talking about it was all a dream, right? Making your dream a reality, right? And these are the things that we need in order to make our dreams a reality, right? Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. We have to change the world, right? Within what we do, right? This has been a dream of mine in order to come on and just speak and give my thoughts to the world. It may not change millions, but if I could just reach one, right? To tell them to keep going on, keep pushing along this process of life, to stay focused, that it may look bad right now, but it will turn around. For every dark night, there's a brighter day, right? The sun still has to come out. I don't care if it's raining, the sun is still out, right? So as long as the sun is still out, I still have an opportunity to fulfill my dreams, right? No matter how it may seem, no matter how it may look, right? No matter how many doors they close in my face, no matter how many times I hear no, I still have an opportunity to be better than I was yesterday, right? So that's what it is when it comes to making your dream a reality, right? And you have to track your process, right? Track your process. You have to understand, okay, I started here. I gave myself 3 to 6 months. Now I'm here. Now another 3 to 6 months. Now I'm here. Track your process along the way in order to see how you're knocking down your goals, right? See how you're knocking down the dreams that you've been given, right? But I say, when you're knocking these dreams down, are you in an alignment with what you've been called for, what you've been dreaming, the dreams that you've been given, right? So you have to track the process of that, right? sometimes my grandmother used to say she would wake up in the middle of the night and write stuff down. You know, some people do that still to today. Wake up in the middle of the night and write stuff down, right? Because when I wake up from my deep sleep, I want to see that, and then, okay, that's what I'm going to do. That's tracking, right? So you want to track these things and track your progress of how far you've come and how far you're going in life, right? To fulfill the purpose of making your dream a reality, right? And see, tracking is critical to making continued progress. You can only adjust your approach if you know how you're doing, right? So consider making a chart. Consider making a chart of tracking your goals and making it applicable to yourself, right? Because some people may see your chart and they don't know what that is, but you know what that chart is all about, because that chart is focused on you, focused on your dreams, focused on your reality coming true. And that's what it's all about, right? There's the saying, right? And it says, in many ways, working toward a goal is like baking a cake. If you follow the recipe, you'll always have a perfect cake out of the oven. If you follow what I'm saying, then it may be slightly perfect, but it'll never be as perfect as it should be, but it'll be slightly perfect, right? Because I don't know everything, and I'll never claim to know everything, but I know that these are some of the things that we need in life in order to make our dreams into reality, right? And that's what it's all about. Not trying to be perfect, because we're imperfect people, but trying to strive for perfect, right? Trying to reach that perfect point in our life of making our dreams into reality, right? Because it's all a dream. We here and we gone in the blink of an eye. But if I'm making my dreams into reality, then I'm leaving something on earth, something on this rock that says that I've been here, and this is my legacy of the reality of me waking up and fulfilling my dream, right? So just understand that the process is going to take a lot out of you. You may even cry sometimes, and that's okay. That's okay. It's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with feeling hurt and everything like that, but there's pain in the process, and you take that pain and you build upon it, and that pushes you even further towards reaching your goal of making your dream into reality, right? And it's not as complicated as we think it is, or oftentimes people tell us, oh, you might not never reach that. You might not be able to accomplish this or accomplish that, but it's not for them. It's for you. It's for you to attain, right? And oftentimes people ask, how can I achieve my dreams right now, right? How can I achieve my dreams right now? Because it's understandable that we live in a right now generation, right? My older aunties and my grandmother used to say it's the microwave generation, right? And I hear older people throughout the day saying this is the microwave generation because they want it at the speed of light, right? They don't want to go through the process. But in order for your dreams to become a reality, sometimes you may have to go through a long process. It may take a longer road for you than it did others, right? And be okay with taking that long road. Sometimes it's not going to be instantaneously. It's not going to be the microwave of success of the reality of your dream coming true, right? And you might have to take years. It may take decades. It may take decades because nobody believed in your dream, right? But as long as you stay focused on that, then it'll happen. But a lot of people want to know, how can I make my dream a reality right now, right? How can I achieve my dreams right now, right? Are you waiting for some magical moment? Because most people are waiting for the magical moment for it to fall out of the sky, for it to just drop down and boom, my dreams are fulfilled. But that's not the reality of life, right? That's not the reality of life. And like I said before, easy come, easy go. The quicker you get it, the easier it slides away, because there was nothing that you really put into it, right? You didn't put no determination into it. You didn't put no blood, sweat, and tears into it. You didn't get your hands dirty about it. So it just may slip away, right? And there's no magic potion for this in order for your dream to become a reality. There's nothing that can help it be instantaneously, right? It could be passed down, but a lot of times that being passed down is because you were there working with them, right? Like a father passes down a business to a son, right? And it's because the son has been there the entire time learning. See, that's another thing, right? I always talk about learning. If you think it's going to be magically passed down, you have to learn what that dream of that reality is, right? You have to study it. You have to want it so bad, right? Because sometimes a lot of businesses, they don't continue because the dream of the child was not the dream of the father. But if the child and the father has a like-mindedness, then the reality of the father's dream will continue through the child because the child has an interest in that same dream. And that's the magic potion. That's the magic of turning your dream into a reality, right? Being able to pass that down. But the child has to have that same fire and go like the father had for that dream, right? There's no magic outside of that where something is just dropped down into your lap. The real question a lot of people ask, and I said it, is why not now? Why can't I have it now? Like the old commercial I used to watch with J.G. Wentworth, it's my money and I want it now. It's my dream and I want it now. It's my reality and I want it now. Why can't I have it? Because you can't rush the process. You can't rush the work of it. I have spent decades and decades of working with my hands, and I didn't rush, and I couldn't rush the process of getting to the end goal of where I'm at now. Not to say that I'm done, but the process was I had to learn, I had to read, I had to study, I had to be an apprentice, I had to do all of these things. And, you know, I'm still learning and I still want to learn. I still have a desire to learn because my dream is not over yet. And I hope that your dream is not over yet. I hope that you're still learning. I hope that you're still studying. I hope that you're still asking questions on how do I make my dream come true, right? And you don't want it instantaneously. You want to work for it. When you work for it, you appreciate it more. You appreciate that dream turning into a reality, right? You appreciate those long nights, right? Those long days, those long hours. And I'm somebody that could attest to long hours on making their dreams come true, right? Like I tell people it's 120 hours within a week, right? I've worked 109. And that's because I wanted my dream to be a reality. You have to give up something also if you want that dream to be a reality, right? If you want to have that focus on that dream and make that dream flourish as much as possible, you're going to have to give up something. You're going to have to let something go. You're going to have to let someone go. And that's okay. That's okay. You know, oftentimes we're not going to have the grandiose support from the people that we think should support us. It's going to be outside support. But if I'm putting in the work, I'm grateful for that outside support. Because a lot of times the people who are around us that we think should support us in making our dreams a reality, if they're not fulfilling or living their dream, they definitely don't want to see you achieve your dreams and your goals and your reality of success, right? But it shouldn't be that way. But the sad truth is that it is, right? So just keep pushing, just keep moving forward, just keep grinding, just keep, knocking them down as you go along. And, eventually over long periods of times, a short period of time, your dream may become a reality, right? Your dream may become true and you'll appreciate it more. You appreciate that I did that, right? But that it doesn't stop there, right? If I want to make my dream continue to build upon that and continue to grow upon that, I'm still may have to put in long days and long hours and long nights, long weekends and things like that, right? In order for my dream to continue to grow and continue to build, right? It's like the balloon, right? we can blow it up, but it's not fully filled to capacity yet, right? But if I keep blowing and keep blowing, eventually it'll take its full form. And then we can tie the knot. And then it's a full balloon. Just like our dreams are. We got to keep blowing until it's filled up to the capacity where it may be able to take just a little bit more, right? And then we can tie the knot on it and say, I have reached my final goal. And that's the process. That's the process. That's what we're going to have to do. Do what's most important every day, right? Do what is most important every day in order for you to reach your dream, in order for you to reach your goal, in order for you to reach the reality that you're trying to reach. In order for you to be as successful as you can be, you have to do what's important every day, right? There's so much negativity in our society as of today, right? So many things that could knock us off our square, so many things that can distract us from reaching our success palette, right? But if I'm doing what I'm supposed to do every day, which, some days we get thrown off, but if I'm trying to do that every day, then my focus is totally different than others, right? But I have to maintain that every day, right? I have to do what's important for me. You have to do what's important for you every day. You cannot stop doing that, because once you stop doing that, if I say, okay, today's the day I take full rest, and it's okay to take rest, but if I say I take a rest, right, and I regathering and regrouping and everything and going over my goals and seeing which ones I did, seeing where I've come from to where I am now, and I'm doing all of these things. And then the next day I say, okay, I'm gonna just take another day of rest. Before you look up, it's been weeks and months that passed by, and I've let my dreams slip away. So I have to do what's important every day, right? Your ultimate dreams are what make you happy every day, right? That's the happiness. Can't nobody else give you joy. Can't nobody else make you happy. It has to come from you. The joy that you have, the world can't give it to you, and the world can't take it away from you. So you have to live that out day by day by day, right? I can't depend on somebody else to make me happy. I can't depend on somebody else to give me joy. If I'm trying to live out my own dreams and my own reality, I can't depend on outsiders, And even though when we come together sometimes, it's the laughter, it's the happiness of that moment. But when I leave that moment, I still have to be happy on my way out the door as well, right? And that's what having those dreams are all about. Like I said, it was all a dream, and your dreams can become reality, right? Your dream may be pursuing a certain career or a certain hobby in your spare time. Whatever it may be, you have to do what's most important every day in order to reach that, right? If it's a career change, if it's financial, if it's family, if it's leaving a legacy, if it's generational wealth, what are you doing every day to make that possible, right? And I have to ask myself that too. I ask myself that every day. What am I doing to make this possible? And sometimes I get a little wavy with it. I sway on the fence. I'm not hot or cold. Sometimes I'm just lukewarm. But the reality is, when I come off of that, I'm trying to be hot again and just full force and moving in my passion and my purpose and going after my dreams and making them a reality. And that's what we have to do, right? When they take a long time, right, it's okay. I said that before. When they take a long time, it's okay. But just know that your time is coming. Your day will come when you can look back and say, this is where I am. It took longer than most, but I'm here, and it's okay. I didn't start out. And the thing about having dreams and reality, you have to start validating yourself and saying, I'm okay with who I am. I'm okay with my makeup. I'm okay with my character. I'm okay with what's built inside of me, right? First off, you have to ask yourself those questions, right? And say, I want my dreams to become a reality, but I have to be okay with me, not anybody else. And I have to be okay with it. It's taken a longer time than I would have wanted it to take, but that's okay. That's not a negative. See, sometimes we might have got it. If we get it a whole lot faster, I'm not going to appreciate it. I'm not going to cherish it. I'm not going to take the time to nourish it, right? I'm not going to study and learn about it and what helps it grow. What are the connections I can make in order to make my dream a reality? But if it takes a longer process along the way, you've made those connections. You crossed your T's and dotted your I's, right? You know what's good and what's bad, right? You know how this works and how this doesn't work in order to make your dream a reality. And that's the focal point, right? We want our dreams to become reality. We want the work that we're doing to live after we're gone, right? To influence others to pursue their dreams and their reality, right? So we have to be a constant in doing what we're doing, right? And sometimes, like I say, the dreams that we have may be difficult at the beginning. But if I start the process, even though they're difficult at the beginning, and I start the process and I say, okay, this is my starting block, right? I'm running a race, this race of life. If this is my starting block and I'm off and I'm running, by the first couple years, meters and track, I've reached this point. And I have to celebrate that point of where I am at that moment of trying to reach my dream and turn it into a reality, right? Because I know, all right, I've done it. I did this part right here, right? Okay, validation, pat myself on the back, says, okay, you know what? Keep going. Let's keep on moving, man. That's a good thing. Even though there might be like 9 different things that are bad or negative or not helping us push, that one thing tells me, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep striving. Let's keep pushing. There's more. There's more. You got to want more if you want your dream to become a reality, right? You have to have the proper mindset of it all. Your mindset determines whether you're going to be strong enough or have the strength to continue, right? Because if my mindset is strong enough to say that whatever may come upon me, you know, it's not going to hinder me. It's not going to stop me from being the greatest that I can be. Because my self-influence is aligned, right, with myself to say that I can do this. I will do this. But that's your mindset. You have to have that proper mindset in order to make these things happen, right? And you have to have a mindset of change, a mindset of growth, a mindset of overcoming, a mindset of determination, a mindset of discipline, a mindset of resilience, a mindset of grit. You have to have the right and proper mindset going into making your dream a reality. Sometimes we get people that we don't think that help push us and change our mindset, right? Just certain conversations that we can have help us change our mindset. So with that being said, you want to be around people that are help feeding your mindset, to encourage your mindset in order for your mindset to grow towards that lane of your dreams and realities that you're going down, right? So you want to have people around you that are helping water your mindset, right? So you have to make those connections with the right people. And this is the Conversation Kings. I am your host, Dominic Emerson, here on LA Talk Radio. And we're talking about making your dreams a reality, right? It was all a dream, and everything we have in life and everything we do and everything that has come upon us in this world as of today started out as a dream. Somebody dreamed it, somebody turned it into a reality, and today we use it with no hesitation, right? With no hesitation. And we have like lights, right? I said I was going to tell a story of Nikola Tesla, right? I tell this to a lot of people, right? Nikola Tesla is the grandfather of electricity, right? Of AC electricity, right? But he had a dream in order for everybody to have free electricity, right? But we have Edison, and we have electricity where we're being charged for it, right? But the dream of every household having electricity for free was Nikola Tesla's, right? And the thing about that is he built something for us to have that. He took his dream And he built that in order for it to come. Now, did it happen? Maybe no. People along the way knocked it off or whatever like that and halted that dream to become a reality. But the fact of the matter is, he stood firm in the process of trying to make that dream a reality, right? So I say, no matter what, keep trying to make your dream a reality and keep focused on your dream, no matter what may come. And Nikola Tesla went broke, right? He went broke, but he still didn't give up on the things that he was trying to do. Because, like I say, sometimes we are going to be down, right? But if we have that dream locked in, if I'm locked in on that dream, no matter what's coming around me, no matter what's going on, I want to see that dream come to fruition, right? I want to see that dream come true. I want to see that dream become a reality. And sometimes we're going to have to take the low road, right? Be battered and bruised in order for that dream to become a reality. Sometimes you're going to have to wear your heart on your sleeve and let it get hurt in order for that dream to become a reality, right? And that's just the reality of today. It's going to happen, and it just might happen sooner than later. But the fact of the matter is, you do not stop your process. You do not stop until you have your final product of that dream being a reality and being in your face, attainable, something you can touch, something you can hold on to, something that, nobody can take away from you. I often tell people, what I have in here, nobody can take away from me. What I've learned, nobody can take away from me. So what you have is in that dream is something nobody can take away from you. Either they can add to your dream or they can walk away and not be a part of your dream, right? And that's the reality that we are faced with. And that's the reality that you're faced with right now, because I know that you have a dream, you have a desire, you have something that you want to accomplish, but what's hindering you? What's halting you? What's stopping you from pushing and saying, you know what? I'm going to do it regardless of what everybody say, regardless of my circumstances, regardless of what I do have and what I don't have. I'm going to continue to make this dream into a reality, right? It may look like I have minimum to a lot of people, but when you really think about it, you have more than you think you have. Because what you have in here, nobody can take away from you. No matter what's going on, nobody can take what's in your mind, right? Nobody can take what's in your heart. They can try. The only thing that can stop you from being you is you. So get out the way. Get out your way and let your self fulfill itself. Let your dream fulfill itself, right? Let your purpose fulfill itself. Let your reality fulfill itself. And that's life. That's what we're all striving for, right? To reach that fulfillment goal, right? My fulfillment goal is not the diamonds, not the jewelry, not the fancy cars or anything like that. That's not my dream. That's not my reality, right? I'm subtle. A lot of people told me I'm subtle. I don't need all of that to say that I'm successful with me, right? As long as I have the things that I need and the things that I've dreamed that I can have, I'm okay with that, because those are my dreams, right? And we're all different individuals, all different with our thought process, all different with what we think makes us feel better. Like I said, only thing that could make you happy is you, right? And those material things don't make me happy. Those material things don't bring me joy, But fulfilling my dreams of reaching the stepping stones that I'm trying to reach in life, that fulfills me. That makes me happy. That gets me going. That wakes me up in the morning, That makes my day a whole lot easier when I know that I got a goal in front of me. I got something that I'm trying to get to. And if I'm trying to get to it, nothing's going to stop me. Nothing can stop a train but a train. So this train is coming, and it's either you in the way and you're going to get ran over, or you just going to hop on and keep rolling with it. And that's my reality, right? You have to have your own reality of this life, right? And my reality is making a message, giving a message that people understand, giving a message that helps change lives, giving a message that helps empower lives, giving a message that allows somebody to live out their dreams, giving a message that allows somebody to fulfill their purpose and their passion, giving a message that helps somebody understand emotionally who they are. And that's my dream, and that's my reality that I'm living. I want to empower that you may overcome. I want to empower that you may overcome. So my whole thing is that your dream can come true. The reality that you're searching for can come true. So don't let nothing stop you, nothing slow you down, nothing hinder you, right? And this other quote that I have is, dreams aren't what you leave behind when morning comes. They are the stuff that fill your every living moment, right? Filling your every living moment, right? Because a lot of people do this, right? And I'm one of them type of people, right? I try to plan and be like, okay, tomorrow I'm doing this, I'm doing that, right? Because that's what my dreams are telling me. That's what my dreams say I should do. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. And that fulfills me to wake up every morning to live in that moment, right? I have to live in that moment, have to live in every minute of it, every second of it, every hour of it, right? We have to live in that moment, right? If we're going to be successful, if we're going to have a changed mindset that's focused on the reality of making our dreams come true, because it was all a dream. It was all a dream, right? Some nights I have dreams. When I wake up, it feels so surreal that I want to make it go happen, that I need to make it go happen. Then I have visions. Some people call them deja vu, right? But those are visions. Sometimes I have visions that are in that moment that I dreamed that I was already here and I've been here and I did this and I accomplished this. That's because I'm living in my moment. Or if that you've experienced that, you've living in your moment and that dream has become your reality. So we can't take those things and not acknowledge them. But we have to say, you know what? If I dream it, I can achieve it. It's possible. It's possible. But I have to have the right mindset. I have to have the right state of mind, right? I have to have a temple of me in alignment so that way I can understand clearly what my dream is all about. How to interpret my dream. I have to have a change of focus. I have to have an open spirit to hear what my dreams are saying to me. With an open heart to receive it, to know that I can achieve it. And those things will come into part. And those things we have to take with us day in and day out in order to make that dream a reality, right? In order to make that dream come true, in order to make that dream something that we think that it might not have been, right? And these are the techniques that I'm giving you, right? These are the techniques that I'm giving you that you can apply to your daily life. That if you apply them and try them, just see how it works out, right? Just see how it works out. The only thing that can stop us from really pursuing our dreams is the fear of failure. I don't want to fail. Fail as hard as you can. It'll teach you something. It'll teach us something. There's nothing wrong with failing. See, we got this bad thing, right? Like, I can't fail. I can't mess up. But if I fail and I mess up, I've learned something. Now, you have to take that into account. You have to learn something in the midst of failing or messing up, right? What did I learn? What did I take? What can I take out of this? So if I go on this avenue right here in order to fulfill my dreams, what did I learn from the last time I tried to fulfill my dreams and make them a reality and I failed? Don't be afraid to fail. That's what I'm telling you. If you're trying to make your dreams and turn your dreams into a reality, don't be afraid to fail. Fail hard, fail fast, fail as many times as possible. Just get back up. Get back up. You know, I'll tell you this story. When I was younger, there was a guy named Derek, right, that lived in my neighborhood. And I was teaching him how to ride a bike. I was teaching Derek how to ride a bike, right? And we used to live on this little hill. And every time we'd go down this hill, for some reason, it was a van park right there when you come out the driveway and come out that hill. And every time we came down that hill, Derek would try to make that sharp right, and he would run right into the back of that van, and everybody would laugh. Everybody would laugh at Derek for running into the back of that van. But I would always tell him, get up, man, let's go. Let's do it again. And so no matter how many times he went down that hill and he failed to make that sharp cut to get around that van, he didn't stop. So the joy and the excitement was when he finally made it around that van and he didn't run into it and didn't hit it. The elation that he got from that moment, right? That's what we're searching and we're seeking for. That moment of, I did it. But now if he would have gave up on the first or the second time that he failed, he would have never learned how to ride that bike, right? So the message in that is keep failing. Just keep getting up and keep trying. If you are trying to make your dream a reality, no matter what it is, no matter how long it takes, no matter what you have to go through, no matter what you have to endure, no matter what you have to accept along this road of trying to turn your dream into a reality, you stay focused and you stay locked in and you go all in and turn your dream into a reality. And you be thankful for the fruitfulness of your rewards of not stopping, right? Now Derek riding motorcycles, so hats off. But the whole key is keep pushing, keep moving forward, right? And like always, it's never personal, it's always business. Turn your dreams into reality. Your reality is only what you can make it, right? And every day is going to be better than the last day. You just have to set some goals, see the vision, continue in the vision. And as always, this is the Conversation Kings. I am your host, Dominic Emerson. Like, follow, subscribe on LA Talk Radio at Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. And as always, I just want to impart with you, your dream is waiting on you to make it a reality. This is the Conversation Kings, and I'm gone.
You're listening to Conversation Kings with Dominic Emerson, only on LA Talk Radio.